Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We are talking about summer fun at the zoo 2025. There's a lot of new stuff happening at the Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium, and there's a lot of old fan favorites that are coming back again this year. So joining us now to tell us a little bit more about what we can expect. There's a ton of new stuff, and she can probably do her due diligence more than I can for you. So JC is joining us now with the zoo to talk about some summer fun for everybody. Hey, JC.
Hi, it is so great to join you today.
Yeah, great to have you. Thank you so much for your time. And there's just so much stuff, right? So, I mean, you sent us this email. I've highlighted pretty much the whole thing. So thank you for being thorough. I'll start there. But let's talk about some fun new things happening.
Yeah, of course. Like you said, a summer of fun is right. So we have the all-new Wild Explorer. It's a VR experience that we are so excited to introduce to our guests. So you can trek with gorillas, swim with sharks, and journey through Africa's Great Migration in this 360-degree VR experience. It's truly going to be unique, and we're so excited to introduce it to our guests in June.
That is so cool. So this is literally, you're going to be kind of encased, right? You're not going to let people just wander off with these goggles, right? I've seen it happen before, so.
Nope, you'll be in a pod. So one person per pod, you'll strap on your goggles, and then you will, like you said, go on an incredible journey with some incredible animals.
Okay, is there a specific journey that you think people will really just get that magic experience from the zoo?
Oh my gosh, it's really hard to choose. Of course, like I said, we have trekking with gorillas, which is such an iconic species here at our zoo. Everyone loves the gorillas. And then journeying through Africa's Great Migration, we have our Scott African grasslands here at the zoo. And then swimming with sharks, which we also have sharks as a part of our animal population here at the zoo. So I think through every experience, you'll be able to find those connections between the great experience you've had with VR as well as the animals here at the zoo.
That is so cool. All right, and then let's talk about Late Nights at the Zoo Family Edition. And this is something new this year?
Yes, so this is all new. So everyone knows our fan favorite Late Nights at the Zoo, which is our 21 and older event taking place on Thursday evenings, select evenings throughout the summer. And now this year we've introduced Family Edition, which will take place select Friday evenings throughout the summer. It'll have kid-friendly activities, tasty treats, and of course, the opportunity to experience some of your favorite habitats and animals after hours.
Very cool. And this is on your website, omahazoo.com. If you scroll down like we have here, you have more information on this. So Late Nights at the Zoo Family Edition, you just click here. And this is great because this kind of lets people know what they need to know about these select Fridays, June through August from 6:30 to 9:30. You can plan your night and learn a little bit more about it here and what to expect, etc. So you've got that clearly laid out for us. That's really great, JC. Thank you. And anything else that you specifically would like to highlight for our viewers here at the Alert Center this afternoon?
We also have our fan favorite Zoo Venture returning this year, which we have those education stations throughout the zoo for guests to pick up their passport and go on a conservation education journey. So really learning more about how you can impact animals around the world in your day-to-day and have fun while doing it.
That is just so cool. Well, JC, thank you so much for joining us today at the Alert Center. Really appreciate your time and appreciate learning more about the summer fun stuff there is to do at the Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium. So thank you.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll see you later.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so we just heard from JC from the Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium about all the fun stuff, the new stuff that's coming to the zoo this year for summer 2025, and some old fan favorites as well. So if you had a lot of fun last year and you're wondering, hey, is that event that we went to still happening? The chances are it is. But again, you can head to their website, omahazoo.com, for all the information that you would need. Now we're going to discuss the weather a little bit. So let's take a live look from our Blackstone camera outside. Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lohr says today is patchy fog before 10 a.m. I experienced that this morning. I don't know if you did, but I could barely see a foot in front of me when I was walking the dog Ollie this morning. He anticipates mostly cloudy conditions out there, and that's kind of what we're seeing in this live shot over Blackstone. 20% chance of spotty evening showers tonight, a high of 69. So not too bad out there. We will take it. And since we were just discussing all the fun stuff to happen at the zoo, here's a live look from our Southwest First National camera at the Desert Dome. Love the Desert Dome. So fun. So tonight, expect a 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 50. Not too bad. And then I like this shot at Children's, Nebraska because of all these very cool clouds, puffy clouds out there. Gosh, look at all of that. Thursday, mostly cloudy, a 30% chance of spotty evening showers, a high of 71. Getting better for pool weather, just throwing that out there. And then Friday, mostly sunny with a high of 80. So yes, looking forward to those pool days. I need to work on my tan. I don't know about you, mine's kind of lacking. Now, for more information on the current stories we're working on, you can head to our website. That is firstalert6.com. We like to keep this updated for you. I'll refresh the grid here while we're discussing what is available for you on our website. So these are the local stories that our digital department is working on. Go digital team, hoo-ha! And I will leave that for you as a web extra. In the interim, just want to say thanks so much for joining us at the Alert Center, and we'll have a bunch of stories for you and of course updates on the weather from our meteorological team at 3 o'clock with our Dave Zavolinsky. So stay tuned for that, and until then, enjoy the outdoors.